Hello to everybody and thank you to tuning in. We would like to introduce Temnos, the latest release of the coil feed laser line. We can compare Temnos with three major solutions: is a laser cutting from sheets, a static coil feed, and a pendulum coil feed. We are using the latest state-of-the-art technology for the coil feed, the latest laser gantry for the X and Y axis. So both are integrated with the patent roll feeder and the conveyor table belt. X and X1 is moving forward and backward along the X-axis. And while the roll feeder is feeding the material, X1, and Y, the transversal axis, are interpolated within them and is able to cut on air any geometry you are in need. The most popular solution is the 2D laser table. So when your laser beam time is 30 seconds and your palette change cycle time is 30 seconds, your efficiency will be 50% because 50% you cut and 50% you spend for the table change. And as well, sometimes you needed to maintenance the nails of the table, and the nails can create a flashback, and the dust of generated by the laser beam can damage your product. The coil feed is feeding the 2D laser. Sometimes the axes are interpolated. If not, then you have to add on in your laser beam cycle time as well the feeding time. As well, here in this application, you have the nails that you need the maintenance. It's generate the flashback, and the dust that you have on the laser then will reduce the life of your laser axis. Pendulum, the solution patent in 1998 by Italian company. As well, here you can cut on air, so you leave clean your product. And you don't have the nails of the table to be maintained, but you have a big loop compensation because the material go forward and backward. So due of this, you have to add on sometimes in your cycle time. And as well, due of the solution, you are limited in the geometry, and you need to have a special sequency and sometimes leave as well some micro joint. Full interpolated axis and unlimited forward material until the end of the coil at least will give you at the best cycle time ever. So you will not get any flashback, you will not get any downtime because of the maintenance, you will not get any damages of the material due of the dust, and as well you will increase the life of your laser axis. And in the end, thanks to do not leave any micro joint, you will get a easy sorting. Let's summarize the four strengths necessary to choose Temnos. When your cycle beam time is below 180 seconds, when you run material with the same thickness and the same quality of the material, and in the end, when you can choose to run in a batch, in a single batch, on as well in the quantity. Case study is the next. So we are going now to compare the four solution, and the fourth solution has the same speed of the laser cutting. So we're going to nest the 8 panel with the same thickness and the same quality material and check what is the best cycle time. In this chart we put the 8 panel. Some of them has a different quantity like the door, and we cut with the same laser speed. So the cycle time in the end, Temnos has the lower one, because the 2D laser table you have to palette change, in the static you have to feed the laser table, and the pendulum you go forward and backward, but in the end you saving material, and as well you have easy sorting because you do not need any micro joint. Following the analysis, Temnos can guarantee the quality cutting, the reduce of scrap, the flexibility to cut any geometry, the cycle time, and as well the easy sorting. So thank you for watching me, and please leave a like below here.